Women's World Cup Daily USWNT advances by the width of a post. The lead. USWNT advances by the width of a post. Auckland, New Zealand. The U.S. women's national team was inches from seeing its Women's World Cup end in a catastrophe, until the loud clank of the ball hitting the post. With the USWNT facing elimination with a loss to Portugal and the score tied 0-0 in stoppage time, Portugal's Capeta got onto the end of a long lofted ball and fired from inside the box. USWNT goalkeeper Alyssa Naeher dove, but she couldn't reach it. Instead, the near side post made the save. "It was a beautiful sound to hear it hit the post, that's for sure," Naeher said afterward. "But that's something we talked about. We knew they were good on the counterattack and they like to get in behind." Naeher gave credit to Naomi Girma for tracking Capeta's run and blocking off the far post, forcing the shot to the near side, where it went barely wide. Girma, a centre-back, was arguably the USWNT's best player all night. Now, with the USWNT finishing second in their group, a date awaits with Sweden in the round of 16. It's surely a path the USWNT would want to avoid. It was only 2 years ago that Sweden demolished the USWNT in the Tokyo Olympics. Striker Alex Morgan said the draw to Portugal was not the performance the USWNT wanted, but the players still have faith. "I know this team and I know what we're capable of, and just because it hasn't clicked every moment on the field and we're not putting the goals in the back of the net doesn't mean these aren't the right players for the job," Morgan said. "I know this team and I know what we're capable of, and just because it hasn't clicked every moment on the field and we're not putting the goals in the back of the net doesn't mean these aren't the right players for the job." Asked whether Sweden will be the favourites heading into the round of 16, Morgan's response was succinct: "No." Caitlin Murray. News of the day. The 2023 Women's World Cup saw its 1 millionth fan pass through the turnstiles at the match between Portugal and the United States at Eden Park. Rebecca Shealy from Colorado was the millionth fan to come through the gates at the 10 venues across Australia and New Zealand and was greeted by tournament mascot Tazuni. With the final still 19 days away, and 22 matches to be played after Tuesday's games, FIFA remains firmly on target to host the biggest standalone women's sports event ever. Canada became the first reigning Olympic champions to be bundled out in the group stage of the subsequent World Cup, with a 4-0 defeat to Australia on Monday. Canada coach Bev Priestman said after the game, "These moments define you. I know that from the Tokyo Olympics. That result, they're, Australia, going to be riding a massive high. They've turned things around in one game, and they were brave and they went for it and changed things. Australia is a top side and I've said that from the start. There's nothing stopping them from pushing through this because they should be probably in the top 4 of a World Cup." Thanks for watching NY Sports News. Stay tuned for more updates.